not doing a great job. Those of you who have passed through this college, please stand up for recognition. So you can see them. You can see them. So we are not sleeping. So because conservation cannot succeed without people, we place a strong emphasis on local knowledge, stakeholder participation, community empowerment, and behavioral change. This symposium is a testament to the power of collaboration. You can see we are here as agencies. The Uganda Wildlife Authority, whose leadership and commitment to conservation have been central to the success of this symposium and to the growth of UWRTC. Thank you so much, Bwana. Yeah, the Jane Goodall Institute, you are here. Thank you so much for the support that you have given to this symposium. Without you, couldn't be able to move. The Wilderness Project, they also supported us. We really cherish you very much. Makerere University, you supported us. Thank you so much. We also acknowledge that many other governmental, non-governmental organizations and international organizations who stand with us in this struggle. Finally, I extend heartfelt thanks to the staff of Uganda Wildlife Authority, Uganda Wildlife Research and Training College. Their tireless efforts, professionalism, and commitment have assured the success of this symposium and continue to drive our mission forward. You heard of the scientific committee. The members are here. Can you stand up? Because what we are going to listen to has been through your struggle. Please stand up, members of the scientific committee. Thank you. We extend our sincere thanks to the government of Uganda, the Honorable Minister of Tourism, Wildlife and Antiquities, the Permanent Secretary, for prioritizing the growth of this institution. Your support is enabling us to build a strong foundation of science-driven conservation. As we deliberate over the coming days, let us commit ourselves to the following. 1, sharing research openly and constructively, supporting the Wildlife Journal as a national platform for knowledge exchange, strengthening partnership across institutions, sectors, and communities, then investing in UWRTC to ensure it thrives as a center of excellence. In conclusion, I reaffirm the commitment of the college to advancing the frontiers of sustainable wildlife conservation through science. Please support us in this struggle. I thank you all, and thank you for coming, for God and my country.
Thank you very much, the Principal, Uganda Wildlife Research and Training College. Ladies and gentlemen, this symposium is being streamed live on UWA TV. So for a number of you who could be on conservation at heart, the link is there. You can share it widely and extensively, because now we have a local and a global community that is following right now. So we would like to invite our global audiences. Please, you're welcome, and please enjoy the presentations of the day. At this moment, allow me now to invite the Executive Director of Uganda Wildlife Authority, Dr. James Msengozi.
Thank you very much, Bashir, the Honorable Minister of Tourism, Wildlife and Antiquities, represented by the Director of Tourism, Wildlife and Antiquities, Dr. Basil Ajay. I think we need to recognize that. He earned his PhD recently, and we congratulate you, Director. Since we are talking matters research, I thought it was important to recognize that. Our board chair, Professor James Kalema, and you know when you are led by a professor, what that means. It's one of the reasons why we are here. My colleague, the Principal of Uganda Wildlife Research and Training College, my colleagues commissioners from the Uganda Wildlife Authority, my colleagues, the top management from the Uganda Wildlife Research and Training College, researchers, the scientific committee that has spent sleepless nights reading and passing these abstracts, all of you ladies and gentlemen, members of the press, I take this opportunity to welcome. You are most welcome. My name is Dr. James Musinguzi. I hold an academic PhD, not honorary. Some people were asking me sometime. I hold an academic PhD. I did my research. I looked at the efficacy of institutional systems in the management of wildlife trade in Uganda. You can read about my work. It's all over. You can go and read. I'm also on the ResearchGate. So I'm a wildlife manager, but also a researcher. And therefore, I'm very, very interested in this subject today. And I'm very glad that with the guidance of the board led by Professor Kalema, as well as the Research Institute, Research College, we've been able to put this together. I would like to, first of all, us to appreciate the effort of two government institutions coming together to put this together. Let's appreciate that. We must promote the culture of breaking the barriers and working in silos as government, to work in a coordinated manner for us to be able to use the literal resources we have to achieve a magnitude of initiatives in our country. So I want to thank my brother Baluku that we've been able to move this journey together. We've brought the literal resources together, and here we are. I want to thank the partners that have supported us to put this together. And I want to pledge that this is going to be an annual activity, and it is part of our calendar. It is part of our calendar as the Uganda Wildlife Authority. It is in our budget. We are also working hard to increase our research budget to be able to fund research. And therefore, I want to join my brother Baluku by calling upon a number of partners and people who would like to work with us. Come join us so that we can do research in our research estate, for us to be able to find data-driven and evidence-based decisions as well as solutions to the many challenges we have. PhD students, scholars, we invite you. We have a research policy. We have a policy that has research areas, and it is on our website. You should go there, find what area you can do research in, so that we can together work to develop and manage wildlife in our country. As the Uganda Wildlife Authority, we are a learning organization ready to improve in the many areas, and we want to invite you as researchers, as partners, to always work with us. If something's not going right, instead of us going to the papers and the press, let's talk to each other. And then we put it right, and we move forward. I therefore want to take this great singular honor and privilege to welcome you all to the first ever National Biodiversity and Conservation Research Symposium, jointly organized by UWA and Uganda Wildlife Research and Training College, under our theme, Science, Innovation, and Collaborative Responses. This symposium provides an important platform for scientists, conservation practitioners, researchers, policymakers, development partners, students, and local communities to share knowledge, showcase innovations, and strengthen partnerships for biodiversity management and conservation in Uganda. The Uganda Wildlife Authority is mandated under the Uganda Wildlife Act, CAP 315, to conserve and manage wildlife resources in and outside protected areas for the benefit of the people of Uganda. Effective conservation can only be achieved through sound scientific evidence generated from research to inform management interventions and decision making. Uganda Wildlife Authority remains firmly committed to promoting and supporting research as provided for under the Wildlife Policy and the Uganda Wildlife Act. Through the Uganda Wildlife Research Grant Scheme, and other collaborative initiatives. We have supported numerous initiatives and researchers, institutions, and conservation partners to generate new knowledge that is contributing directly to wildlife conservation and sustainable management. We are committed to strengthening this support and creating more opportunities for the research that addresses national conservation priorities. I wish to recognize and commend the many researchers, universities, conservation organizations, local communities, and development partners who have invested time and resources in systematically collecting, analyzing, and disseminating biodiversity information. Your efforts have contributed significantly to our outstanding understanding of Uganda's heritage and continue to provide the evidence needed to guide conservation action. Uganda Wildlife Authority highly values platforms such as the Symposium that bring together diverse expertise and experiences. By sharing findings, lessons, innovations, and best practices, we create opportunities to learn from one another and identify practical solutions to the challenges that are facing biodiversity conservation today. The knowledge generated and shared through this forum will strengthen our collective ability to develop and implement evidence-based interventions that deliver meaningful conservation outcomes. I wish to reiterate that we are starting a wildlife research journal. We don't want this information to end in the boardroom, to end in the conference rooms. It should be disseminated as far as possible, but also it should turn into evidence-based solutions that are practically applied. I therefore thank all the participants, the presenters, the sponsors,